for a championship!
A double play wins it the race.
Turn it to the end zone. What a catch! It's on touchdown.
In for the layup, goes at the buzzer.
Wins it, the championship.
It's the finale of the Winter Classic here from Hardwood Arena on the campus of Kean University, and it's our marquee matchup of the day. St. John Vianney takes on Morris Catholic. Good afternoon once again, everybody. My name is Kevin Connolly, joined alongside Mustafa Houghton. And Mustafa, this is the one we've been waiting for all day long. Bayonne, a dominant victory over Red Bank Regional in our first game. Trinity Hall, a comeback upset victory over Chatham in the game that just finished up. And now St. John Vianney takes on Morris Catholic here in the finale of the Winter Classic, and it should be a good one.
I like to correct you, though. We've been waiting for this for 2 years.
That's very true. That's very true. And it almost feels like the two teams have swapped places to an extent. Morris Catholic, #1 in New Jersey, undefeated on the season. And they are the ones with the targets on their back, being a top 10 team nationally in the country. And we'll stay live right here for the playing of the national anthem. So just about ready to go here between St. John Vianney and Morris Catholic, and Mustafa finishing that last point. Morris Catholic is now the team that's in the top 10 in the national rankings of the country, and St. John Vianney is that perennial top 5 program in New Jersey looking for its way back to the top. So that's why you say that these two teams, it feels like they've switched places this year compared to the past couple of years.
No, definitely. Like for the past few years, St. John Vianney has been a top team in New Jersey. But unfortunately, they didn't get a chance to play Morris Catholic. But now, like you said, the roles are reversed. Morris Catholic ducks no smoke.
Well, we'll go live back to the floor for the starting lineups here between St. John Vianney and Morris Catholic. First for the Lancers of St. John Vianney. So there you see the starters for St. John Vianney. Alina Dinker, Julia Carpel, Daniela Mattis, a familiar name to those around Morris Catholic. She spent her first 2 seasons at Morris Catholic, now transferred to St. John Vianney. Charlotte Brady and Stella Lockhart, now the starters for Morris Catholic. And the starters for Morris Catholic and Mustafa, his Crusader team, stops and starts with the Paldo sisters, Maya and Mia, Kennedy Brown, Alexis Rosenfeld, and Tatiana Collins round out the starters for Billy Lovett's squad.
But what I will say, this Morris Catholic team is very deep, and they have a lot of people that could put the ball in the basket. Not just the Paldo twins. Kennedy Brown could score, Alexis Rosenfeld, Madison Miller, who's not starting, Jax Edelman, who's a freshman. It's pick your poison with them.
Well, it certainly is, and it's a reason why they're 18-0 coming into this game.
19-0.
19-0, the number one seed in the Morris County tournament. They're already in the semifinals and likely to be the number one seed in the non-public Group B state playoffs as well. Should be a good one here between Morris Catholic and St. John Vianney, and perhaps a bit of history we could see here today. Maya Paldo, 11 points away from eclipsing 1,000 career points.
That's a big deal, man. And the way this Morris Catholic team is going, they're going to have a lot of 1,000-point scorers in the near future.
Well, Mia Paldo reached that mark in her sophomore season last year for Morris Catholic. And when you look at the other side, St. John Vianney, certainly probably a different feel coming into this game for Daniela Matus, playing against her former team and her former friends.
Yeah, big shout out to her dad and her grandpa. Those are the ones that corrected me on the pronunciation of the name, Matus.
Well, St. John Vianney will be in the white. Morris Catholic is in the navy blue, and we're just about ready to go here from the finale from Kane University in the Winter Classic. Here's Mustafa Hooten. I am Kevin Connolly, and we thank you for joining us.
Yeah, and also I'd like to mention that on the boys' side, the Morris Catholic boys team will be the number one seed in non-public B, so we're going to be spending a lot of time there in the next few weeks.
Underway. Brown tips it, Matus controls it, St. John Vianney wins the tip, and we're off and running here in the finale from Kane University. And St. John Vianney, despite not having that big-time star, has still challenged itself. Most of its losses have come from out-of-state competition. And don't have to say much about this Morris Catholic schedule. Billy Lovett knew his team was going to be good on paper. They've proved it on the court, and they've played a wagon of a schedule. Up and under with the finger roll for Stella Lockhart to open the scoring. Down the other end, shot no good from Kennedy Brown. And Mustafa, both teams like to get up and down the floor, and we're seeing that here early on as Mia Paldo gets matched up with Daniela Matus, who misses the runner on the baseline.
Yeah, this is going to come down to who could take care of the ball and who could execute in the half court.
Extra pass around. Mia Paldo will pull it back out. Skip pass across to Maya. Inside Rosenfeld for the finish. And they're just so good at setting up their teammates for easy shots. And their press is as good as it comes here in New Jersey. And there's Mia on the board off the turnover. You have to play almost a perfect game if you want to beat Morris Catholic. And Stella Lockhart is off to a good start. She's got all four for St. John Vianney.
Yeah, I like her game so far. Going against Miss Alexis Rosenfeld.
And you see St. John Vianney starting in a zone, and they force a travel on Maya Paldo. First turnover for Morris Catholic in this game. Interested to see how Dawn Carpel coaches this game for the Lady Lancers. As here is Matus trying to get on the board against her former team. Not going to be easy. Obviously, this Morris Catholic coaching staff knows what she's capable of, and she is an absolutely lethal shooter from the outside. As a foul is called inside going against Morris Catholic, it'll be on Kennedy Brown. Go back inside. Paldo stripped Lockhart. And here comes Maya Paldo in transition down the lane. Can't get the bucket to roll. And Lockhart the rebound, and she's looking to push in transition. Matus, extra pass into the corner. There's Charlotte Bradley, a three. And St. John Vianney takes its largest lead today in the early going.
Looks like Lockhart has some type of face mask on.
Yeah, it might have gotten banged up in her nose or face area, and she's rocking a mask here to start. Not going to keep her out of this game against top-ranked Morris Catholic. Paldo pulls up. That's a long two, and 4 points for Mia Paldo early to start for Morris Catholic. Lockhart across the court for Bradley once again. Matus turns the corner right down the lane and couldn't finish. And then a foul's going to be called on the rebound. It'll be on Stella Lockhart, her first.
You know, just last season, Matus was a Morris Catholic Crusader. So she definitely has some revenge on her mind. She entered the transfer portal.
Really nice crowd on hand here for this final game. Best crowd of the 3 games we've had here at Kane University, and kind of what we expected with 2 of the best in New Jersey, 2 of the most well-respected programs nationally as well. Mia flips to Maya, who rises for 3, and Maya Paldo has her first 3 points of the night. Puts Morris Catholic back up by 2. As St. John Vianney looking to answer too strong. Running the floor from behind was Taylor Sofolkanich. Loose ball, Paldo controls, gets bumped and a foul. And if that's on Lockhart, it's her second, and it is. 2 early fouls on Stella Lockhart, and she's going to have to sit for St. John Vianney with 4:11 to go in the first quarter. Charlotte Bradley also goes to the bench for the Lancers.
Madison Miller checks in for Alexis Rosenfeld. Kennedy Brown also takes a seat.
Jacqueline Edelman also on floor for the Crusaders. Paldo in the corner, 8 points away from 1,000 on her career. Looking to go back-to-back threes to start, no good. And then they're going to say that hit the stanchion above the backboard, out of bounds to St. John Vianney. Matus on the bench as well for St. John Vianney in that last substitution pattern. 9-all between the Lancers and the Crusaders. Here's Brooklyn Taylor. Handoff comes for Dinker, and we'll get a whistle, and a foul's going to be called. It's going to be an illegal screen on St. John Vianney. It goes on Taylor Sofolkanich. 3rd team foul in the opening quarter on the Lancers. Edelman, who hit that buzzer beater at the Gauchos gym a couple of weeks ago against DME Academy. Paldo rises for 3, no. Miller the offensive rebound, put back too strong. Rebound tapped around, and Dinker secures the loose ball for the Lancers. Free throw line, Sofolkanich gives it up. Madison Coix gets tied up. St. John Vianney stays with it. 3, no good. Offensive rebound. Miller with the rejection inside for Morris Catholic. Paldo looking to run. Looking to feed the corner and got it stolen away. And the Lancers looking to respond as they're running in transition. Taylor down low, and Edelman comes up with it. Ball's like a hot potato to these two teams over these last couple possessions.
Too hot to handle, too cold to hold.
And Paldo fumbles it in the lane, but she's able to get it out for Edelman. Miller left alone in the corner, short on the 3. Outlet pass up ahead. Taylor comes down with it. One more feed inside. Extra pass to the baseline. And that shot halfway down and out for Sulfulkanic. Mia up ahead to Maya, who drives, got it stripped, and that looked like it was clearly off of her body, out of bounds, but they're going to say it was last touch by St. John Vianney. The St. John Vianney bench exploded when they said it's going to stay with the Crusaders.
I always say the referees have a better vantage point than we do.
Anastasia Bonfante on the floor for Morris Catholic.
She's another freshman.
Miller inside, double teamed and a foul. So Madison Miller will head to the free throw line. Foul now on Taylor Sulfulkanic. So Lockhart and Sulfulkanic both with 2 fouls for St. John Vianney, and early adversity for the Lancers to overcome.
14 fouls so far.
As Miller misses the first free throw. Alina Dinker comes on the floor, so St. John Vianney going small with Lockhart and Sulfulkanic on the bench. Miller goes 1 for 2 from the line. Her first point tonight, and finally snaps the 9-9 tie. Morris Catholic by a point. Final 1:45 here this first quarter. Left alone, 3-pointer on the way. That's short. Rebound knocked around into the hands of Paldo. And here comes Morris Catholic. Maya up ahead, puts the brakes on, and throws it out of bounds. I feel like Morris Catholic may be going a little bit too fast for their own good against a team like St. John Vianney.
They need to slow down and work their half-court set.
2-on-1 for the Lancers. Have to watch out from behind, and Paldo comes away with the rejection. And then Miller trying to find Edelman. Bodies dive to the deck, and they're going to get a timeout called by Morris Catholic. So Billy Lovett calls the timeout from the sidelines. It gets granted, and the ball will stay with the Crusaders. 1:15 to play here in the first quarter. It's 10-9. Crusaders in front. Morris Catholic, early 1-point lead here against St. John Vianney. Final game of the Winter Classic right here on D1 Media Pro. I'm Kevin Connolly. Mustafa Houghton joins me. First 2 games in the books. Bayonne, a victory over Red Bank Regional. Trinity Hall, a win over Chatham. Morris Catholic was granted a timeout on the scramble for the loose ball on the baseline. So they'll stay with the ball. Final minute here this first quarter. Mia Paldo with 4, Maya Paldo with 3. Here is Mia, calls off a screen from Edelman, and Miller will set one for her. St. John Vianney has done a very good job defensively in this game. They nearly come away with a steal. Last touch by Taylor on the sideline. Alexis Rosenfeld will send Madison Miller to the bench for Morris Catholic. Rosenfeld with a bucket early on here for the Crusaders. They'll go in for Paldo in the corner. She's hit, and she'll have a chance for 4. Mia Paldo, a potential 4-point play on the way for Morris Catholic. Charlotte Bradley, too strong of a closeout on the 3. And Mia Paldo, 4 points on 1 possession. Now here is Matus, working on Maya Paldo. Able to get it into the front court. Matus still scoreless as she feeds the corner. Bradley's 3 no, and the rebound into the hands of Bonfante. Inside Rosenfeld, and she traveled. Rosenfeld looked like she wanted to pass it to the opposite wing, Mustafa, and then realized she had the mismatch down low, but realized it as she was trying to pass and walked.
Too little, too late.
Interested to see how St. John Vianney plays this. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. Lockhart and Solfolkanich, each with 2 fouls in this first quarter.
I'm surprised Coach Lovett didn't go with the Twin Towers, put Rosenfeld and Miller in at the same time. Oh, turnover.
Julia Carpel, the basket, and then a foul on the steal, and free throws upcoming for St. John Vianney. Edelman, who picks up the foul. Madison Kocius at the line for 2 for St. John Vianney. Kocius 2 for 2 at the line, and we're back to a 1-point game. Paldo has to hurry. Looking to drive, throws it up and cannot bank it in as the horn sounds. Entertaining 8 minutes in the books. Morris Catholic leads by a point over St. John Vianney, 14-13 at the end of 1.
Livingston Dental Group, we treat you like family.
Good one here at Kane University. What else did you expect? Morris Catholic 14, St. John Vianney 13 at the end of 1. Mia Paldo leading the way for the Crusaders. She has 8 points here to start, and Mustafa, impressive 4-point play in the corner from the junior.
Yeah, that's nothing less than I expected, man. That's what these girls do. They've been putting on a show every game.
Maya Paldo has 3, Rosenfeld with 2, Miller with 1. Balanced scoring for St. John Vianney. Charlotte Bradley with 3. Stella Lockhart had 4 points early on, then picked up 2 fouls and spent the rest of the quarter on the bench. Taylor Solfolkanich also picked up 2 fouls in that first quarter. See if St. John Vianney can get Julia Carpel going here. Senior Division I bound player from St. John Vianney, only with 2 points in that first quarter. Lee Morris Catholic basketball to start. Have a big matchup coming up on Tuesday against Bayonne. We talked about that a lot in our first game, which saw the Bees defeat Red Bank Regional. You can watch that Morris Catholic Bayonne game live right here on D1 Media Pro, and it certainly will be a very big test for Bayonne going on the road to face a Morris Catholic team that is obviously playing like a well-oiled machine this year.
Yeah, that next Tuesday is going to be that's going to be a great day for ladies basketball, because we're going to do West Orange University at 4, then we're going to have the Morris Catholic for the 7 o'clock game versus Bayonne.
You can see all of our upcoming broadcasts on the homepage here on D1 Media Pro on the NFHS network. Zone look for St. John Vianney. Rosenfeld missed the turnaround in close. Charlotte Bradley with the rebound. Might have gotten away dragging the pivot foot, but able to find Alina Dinker. Back on the floor, Stella Lockhart with those 2 fouls. Turns around, pulls up from the elbow, too strong. And the rebound to Collins. Here comes Mia Paldo running in transition, pulling up, and that's where they're so dangerous. Those pull-up transition mid-range 2s for the Paldos are almost like layups. They practice them on repetition. Lockhart, 2 dribbles, spins on Rosenfeld and banks it in. Stella Lockhart's been impressive. St. John Vianney needs her to stay on the floor and stay out of foul trouble in this second quarter. Paldo around the perimeter, 3 is short, and Matus pulls down the rebound. Still scoreless is Matus against her former team. Inside, Lockhart puts St. John Vianney back on top. And Stella Lockhart now with 8 for the Lancers. Maya Paldo inside. Rosenfeld creates contact. No whistle. Missed the shot. Offensive rebound. No. Tap back into the hands of Paldo. She'll go up. Can't get the bounce. Fight for the rebound. And it's Lockhart who rips it away. And then a foul on Morris Catholic. St. John Vianney bringing the toughness to the Crusaders here early in the second quarter. As Billy Lovett will turn to Madison Miller after his team can't go up and in, as Rosenfeld will go to the bench.
And right now for St. John Vianney, it's Lockhart making her presence felt on both ends of the floor.
Matus back to the top. And the Lancers will slow things up. They tried to feed Matus. She tracks it down in the corner. Bradley left alone. She's already hit 1 3 in this game. That's a tough 2 from Julia Carpel. Carpel now with 4, and it's a 3-point Lancer lead. The St. John Vianney zone has stifled Morris Catholic. Here is Paldo, looking for space, pulls up, can't get it to go. And the rebound down for Carpel. Dawn Carpel instructing her team to run, but they go too quickly as they throw it over the head of Charlotte Bradley on the sideline. And a timeout is called by Morris Catholic. That's their second. 5:09 to play here in the first half. St. John Vianney has opened up a 13-point lead on Morris Catholic.
3-point lead.
3-point lead, excuse me. St. John Vianney by 3, not 13. Sorry about that. 19-16 is our score, though. 5:09 to play in the first half. Morris Catholic just burned their second timeout, and this Lancers zone has really caused issues for Morris Catholic's offense.
Absolutely. But we're going to see what adjustments Coach Lovett made.
Called the timeout for a reason after the St. John Vianney turnover. Paldo called for a screen, then waved Miller off. As St. John Vianney has dropped out of the zone and playing man. Kennedy Brown, nowhere to go. She gets blitzed, stays with it, feeds the wing, three-pointer up and down for Maya Paldo. Maya Paldo ties the score at 19 with her second 3 of the game. 2-on-1 down the other end. Good hustle from behind by Tatiana Collins to knock it away. Baseline out of bounds for the Lancers. They have to get it in. They do. It gets knocked away. Paldo comes up with the steal. Brown trying to get it inside for Miller, but she's battling Bradley down low. Now it's Maya going to work. Double team comes. Mia drives, pulls up, can't get the bounce, and a foul will be called on the rebound against St. John Vianney. Looks like it'll be on Charlotte Bradley. It'll be her second. Now check that. They'll switch the foul to Maddie Kosis. So it'll be her first. Bradley stays with one, and Bradley will go to the bench. So Bradley and Kosis both with one. Lockhart and Solfolkanich with two for St. John Vianney. And then we get a foul away from the basketball, and it's going to be an illegal screen set on Morris Catholic. It'll be Madison Miller who gets charged with the foul. Four minutes left to play in the first half. Tied at 19. Kosis back for Dinker, who will orchestrate things for St. John Vianney. Now it's Matus on the drive, going baseline, extra pass into the corner, wide open three, too strong by Dinker, and a fight for the rebound, and a foul is going to be called on the Lancers. It'll go against Julia Carpel, her first. Second team foul on St. John Vianney in this quarter.
Both teams with two team fouls with 3:32 remaining here in the second quarter.
Dawn Carpel, her team buying her time, leaving Solfolkanich and Lockhart on the bench with two fouls. Paldo, three, no. Long rebound to Kosis. One-handed pass up ahead. Matus open in the corner. That three in and out. Offensive rebound, a put back, no. Another chance and a foul's called. Foul goes on Edelman, her second. Charlotte Bradley at the line for the first time tonight for St. John Vianney, and she's too strong on the first. Oh for 2 from the free throw line as Edelman pulls down the rebound. Miller thought about pulling it from three, instead finds Collins, who drives and banks it in. And Morris Catholic goes back on top with a quick 5-0 run. St. John Vianney has missed some open shots last couple times down the floor as they go inside, and that's last touch by the Lancers. And a timeout is called by Dawn Carpel. 21-19, Morris Catholic in front. Crusaders on a 5-0 run here in Union. (21-19), Morris Catholic on top of St. John Vianney. Lancers just called their first timeout of the game. 2:40 to play in the second quarter. Kevin Connolly, Mustafa Hooten. Crusaders on a 5-0 run after St. John Vianney took a 3-point lead in the early stages of this second quarter. It'll be Edelman, Miller, Collins, and the Paldos on the floor for Morris Catholic. Taylor, Matus, Dinker, Bradley, and looks like at the top, that's Madison Kosis, who's also on the floor for the Lancers. Edelman nearly throws it away. Paldo will get it right back. Maya Paldos hit a pair of threes, finds Miller, who pulls it in the corner, and Madison Miller's first field goal is a three. Well, Morris Catholic has found some answers against St. John Vianney. Can the Lancers respond offensively? Now down by 5. Taylor pulls it, left it short. Long rebound, fought for by Collins. And she rips it away and is looking to run for Morris Catholic. Down the lane, no whistle, Edelman, and one! Jacqueline Edelman going to the line and a chance for 3. Alina Dinker with the foul. And Edelman, the freshman, not quitting on the play. And will have a chance for 3.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Morris Catholic, a team full of underclassmen, only 2 seniors on the squad. So, look, they're going to be a force for years and years to come.
And it's an 11-0 run for Morris Catholic as Edelman completes the 3-point play. St. John Vianney, big final minute and a half here as they drive and answer inside. Madison Kocius with the answer. Paldo, skip pass. Edelman, a 3, in and out. And the rebound saved on the baseline by Kocius. Kocius with Lockhart back in. Solful-Kanich also on the floor as well. She looking to back down Miller, lost the handle. Final minute of play here in the second quarter. Matus still scoreless as the Paldos double her, and a foul's gonna be called. It'll go on Maya Paldo, her first.
Roughing up their former teammate.
Well, they might be friends off the court, but for these 36 minutes on the court, they're not going to be friends.
Nah, ain't no friends here.
It's only the 4th foul on Morris Catholic, so the next one would put St. John Vianney at the line for a 1-and-1. As they go inside, looking to create spaces, Solful-Kanich, and she does. St. John Vianney has to feel pretty good about where they are, with Lockhart and Solful-Kanich not being on the floor a lot due to foul trouble. And then we're going to get a whistle. Foul is called on Matus. That's her first.
Trying to get a lick back.
And now with the stoppage, Dawn Carpel will take Lockhart and Solful-Kanich off the floor. Doesn't want them picking up their 3rd foul here in the final 30 seconds of this second quarter. It has Morris Catholic in front of St. John Vianney by 4. Crusaders can hold for the final shot of the half. Maya hands to Mia. Right back to Maya, who has a pair of threes in this game. Looking to go to work. Miller's 3 too strong. Long rebound, Carpel. St. John Vianney's hoist will not count. It'll be late. But that caps a fun first half between Morris Catholic and St. John Vianney that has the score 27-23 in favor of the Crusaders at the break. We'll step aside for our halftime timeout and be back with the start of the 3rd quarter after these messages from our sponsors here at D1 Media Pro.
He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it the break.
Curtin to the end zone. What a catch. McKay's on touchdown.
Volusia wins it. The championship.
Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, Livingston Dental Group. We treat you like family.
No business being out there.
You know, I'm a person too.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Yeah. They hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly, yeah, I'm feeling.
It's his responsibility as Maldonado cranks one into deep left field. You can forget about that. Chris Maldonado with home run number 2 today. He's go
as this one is ripped into left field. A bat flip and a homer for Tyler.
Pitch is hit in the air, left field, going over Fiore. He's back at the track, at the wall. It's gone. A leadoff home run
for St. Joseph's Regional. Ellis Garcia gets things started for the Green Knights. Here in the payoff pitch is hit in the air, deep right center field. That ball is high, it is far, and it is gone! A grand slam for Matthew Monteleone. And it kicks and fires. That pitch is hit in the air, deep right field. Get out of town! Michael, you waited up, and Marcus Johnson smacked it out of the yard. A leadoff bomb from the Cougars center fielder. Play the 1-2. Hit in the air, deep left field. That ball is high, it is far, it is long gone off the house. Makai Moore with a go-ahead 2-run shot way out of here. At Miller. Pitch is a breaking ball, cut on and missed. Hard strikes out the side of the third. We head to the home half. But the first pitch to Hollander is belted in the air, deep left field. That ball is high, it is far, and it is gone. Matthew Hollander wastes no time, getting Milburn on the board here in the first inning. Thomason, handoff, has room. He's got the first down, he stays on his feet. Thomason dives, touchdown! First title since 2016. Phillips with numbers 3-on-1, the finish, and a 4-point Pirate lead. Pitch is hit in the air, right field. Reed going back on it. He's still back. He's looking up, and it one hopped up against the wall. On his way to score is Harcourt. Heading to third is Sprock. He'll put the brakes on and scamper back to second base. There's a shot and a goal! Charles Giordano to put Seton Hall Prep up 2, and they're 5:37 away. Up by 2. They have a 2-on-1. The puck is jarred free. Mendoza scores! The puck was knocked free right to the stick of Rocco Mendoza, and it's 4-1 Pirates. Glover, 1-on-1 with the basket. Oh, Jaden Glover! With the windmill to send this place into a frenzy. And to the corner, Lawrence. No-look pass, and Wilcher lays it in. Wilcher to the hole. Simeon Wilcher starting to heat up. He's got 4 points, and Roselle Catholic leads by 11.
Watson to his brother, and Tariq is fouled and hits it. They'll go to the line for 1.
They'll pick it up, the clock will move. Lawrence with Adams on him, lost his footing, gets a shot up, and he gets it to go. At the buzzer, Jamarcus Lawrence, a big first quarter for the Nebraska commit. He's going to take it himself for a championship.
A double play wins it from Frazier. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McKay, touchdown.
Into the layup goes at the buzzer.
Wins it. The championship.
Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home.
Livingston Dental Group, we treat you like family.
Everywhere you look,
Start of the third quarter here between Morris Catholic and St. John Vianney. It's a 4-point lead for the Crusaders. Winter Classic here at Kane University inside Hardwood Arena. I'm Kevin Connolly, joined alongside Mustafa Hooten. Back and forth first half between these two teams. St. John Vianney battled foul trouble. Stella Lockhart, Taylor Solfolkanich picked up 2 fouls, both in the first quarter. They split time in the second, and it was Lockhart who finishes with a team-high 8 points, and Solfolkanich has 4. Daniela Matus still scoreless for St. John Vianney, the transfer from Morris Catholic. As for the Crusaders, they were led 10 points, Maya Paldo 6 points and a pair of 3-pointers. Madison Miller also hit a 3. She has 4 for the Crusaders here at the break. Morris Catholic, number 1 in New Jersey, in some polls. And we set here for the start of this third quarter. It'll be St. John Vianney basketball. As they're going to find Stella Lockhart, who drives, and a lot of contact, no whistle. Madison Miller starts this third quarter for Morris Catholic in replace of Alexis Rosenfeld. As there's a drive, and Brown's floater is too strong. And then we get a foul called on the floor. That'll go...
It's against St. John Vianney.
It's against St. John Vianney. It'll be Julia Carpel, and that's her second. Paldo off the inbounds. Mia nowhere to go. Finds Maya, who's 5 points away from 1,000 in her career. That's a tough shot on the baseline, and Maya is able to get it to fall.
Make that 3.
Up ahead, high off the window, Matus off the mark, and then the outlet for Paldo too far out in front of her, and Morris Catholic turns it over. Here is Bradley. Lockhart called for a travel.
She got happy feet.
(29-23), Morris Catholic on top of St. John Vianney.
That's not it.
Three-pointer on the way. Miller no good. Rebound loose on the deck. Brown comes up with it and goes up and in. Morris Catholic coming out strong out of the halftime locker room, as Kennedy Brown now has 2 points on the day, her first field goal. And St. John Vianney had answers every time Morris Catholic made a run in the first half. So they have an answer here. They turn it over. The outlet up ahead for Paldo. Hangs and finishes. And the Crusaders in front by 10. 33-23. Morris Catholic is in front.
Coach Lovett must have gave a great halftime speech.
There's a nice answer from Lockhart down the other end of the floor.
I like her game.
Lockhart now in double figures with 10. Paldo on the drive and kick. There is Maya. She'll drive to the basket. She goes up and gets the roll. And Maya Paldo now a point away from 1,000 on her career. She's got 10 here for Morris Catholic as the lead is back to 10. Pull up, left short. Rebound, tapped around and saved. Matus a 3, and she's finally on the board for the Lancers. And a timeout is called by St. John Vianney. 35-28, 7-point lead for the Crusaders. 5:13 to go here in the third quarter from Kane University. 35-28, Morris Catholic in front of St. John Vianney. Lancers just called the timeout. Daniela Matus is on the board with a 3-ball. But still work to do for the Lady Lancers here from Kane University. Thanks for spending your day with us here. It's the Winter Classic. Third game of the day, final game of the day. Victory for Bayonne over Red Bank Regional. Trinity Hall and Chatham played a really good one in the game before this, and everyone had been anticipating these two teams matching up against each other, and it has lived up to the billing as St. John Vianney drops back into their zone. Here to begin this possession out of the timeout is on the drive and a floater and a foul as Mia Paldo will go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, we're talking earlier about the growth of the women's game, and like this is an example right here. 2 of the top teams in the state in a highly anticipated matchup. It's probably the best game in the state, if not the country right now.
Fouls on Sofel Kanich. It's her 3rd as Mia Paldo steps to the line and hits the first free throw. She now has 13 for Morris Catholic to lead all scorers. And she goes 2 for 2 at the line. For St. John Vianney, it's going to be a lot about stops in this second half if they want to inch closer. As they get the ball into the front court, they go opposite block, and Morris Catholic recovers nicely as Bradley nowhere to go. Carpel drives down the lane, off the window, and one. Julia Carpel starting to heat up now for the Lancers. She's got 6 and a chance to make it 7 at the free throw line. Carpel with 1 at the line. The foul was on Tatiana Collins, her 2nd. And free throw good for Carpel's 6-point game. Baldo up ahead, a 3, can't answer. And the rebound to Sofel Kanich. Outlet up ahead, there's Taylor, who's running, driving, and gets fouled on her way to the hoop, and she'll shoot free throws for St. John Vianney. It goes on Alexis Rosenfeld, her 1st, team's 2nd of the quarter. And Brooklyn Taylor, who is scoreless today, will shoot 2 free throws. Two for 2 at the line for Brooklyn Taylor. And we have a 4-point game here at Kane University. When Morris Catholic got a lead in the first half, St. John Vianney went to this zone, and it frustrated the Crusaders. It's done the same here and allowed the Lancers to get back within 4. Rosenfeld for Paldo, right down the lane, changes hands midair, can't get it to go, and the rebound tip to Kocius. Kocius into the corner, it's Taylor. Sofel Kanich finds herself open, drives, twisting, turning. Rosenfeld blocked it and couldn't control it out of bounds, and it's going to stay down here with St. John Vianney. Or is it? No, they're not. They're going to say it goes to Morris Catholic. So the initial call looked like it was going to stay with the Lancers. They change it to go to the Crusaders. St. John Vianney can't capitalize, that time down the floor. Rosenfeld inside out. Paldo can't hit the 3. Sofel Kanich the rebound. And numbers for the Lady Lancers. 3-on-1 down the other end. Taylor takes it herself and couldn't finish. And Collins the rebound for Morris Catholic. And she gets it picked off by Carpel. Taylor looking for redemption. Into the corner. Sofel Kanich can't open down low. Matus Steps back, a deep three for Matus, no. Offensive rebound is tipped into the hands of Sofokanic, and she lays it in, and it's a 2-point game.
St. John Vianney battling way back, trailing by 2. Under 3 to play here in the third.
37-35. Morris Catholic's offense has stalled out again against this St. John Vianney zone. Brown sees the lane, pulls up from the elbow. Much needed basket for Morris Catholic as Kennedy Brown has 4 points since halftime. And then they nearly come up with a steal off the inbounds. Paldo knocked it free as she gets helped up by her former teammate Daniela Matus.
Fresh set of legs coming in for SJV.
Yeah, trio of subs heading to the bench. It's Sofokanic, Taylor, and Kocius as Lockhart comes back on the floor with Dinker and Bradley. Matus, skip, Carpel, the 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Lockhart fighting her way down low, and 1. Stella Lockhart into the game and immediately makes an impact for St. John Vianney. And she can make this a 1-point game with a free throw. Second foul on Rosenfeld for Morris Catholic. Lockhart now with 12. And the free throw in and out as Miller pulls down the rebound. So it stays a 2-point lead for Morris Catholic. And then bobbling it out of bounds was Collins. Collins not ready for the Paldo pass. And a chance for St. John Vianney to tie or take the lead. Paldo working against Dinker. Carpel nearly had it stolen away by Edelman. Inside, good defense by Miller. Edelman saved it. Miller couldn't control, but she got fouled. Madison, Miller, Jacks, Edelman. Able to get the ball back for Morris Catholic as Bradley picks up her second foul. Morris Catholic with the basketball. St. John Vianney hasn't been able to get over that hump last couple of times down the floor. Edelman back to the top. There's Maya Paldo. Miller across for Brown. Extra pass. Edelman tries a 3 in and out. And the rebound secured by Bradley, who is running. Lockhart up ahead. Thought about the 3, drives down the lane, tied at 39. Stella Lockhart making her name for herself here against Morris Catholic. Final minute of play here in the third. Paldo drives the baseline, reverse no. Rebound down for the Lancers. Outlet pass up ahead. There's Kocius as the Lancers lead in the final minute of the third. St. John Vianney's defense has created offense down the other end. The Lancers, long known for being the most dominant girls basketball program in New Jersey, trying to show that the crown still belongs to them here against unbeaten Morris Catholic.
Looks like they're gonna hold for the last shot here.
Under 10 seconds left. Inside for Miller, off the window, too strong. The rebound to the Lancers. Up ahead, they have to hurry. Shot is no good. Would have counted if it dropped, but it just rims out. What an end to the third quarter for St. John Vianney. They take a 41-39 lead over Morris Catholic going into the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this here on D1 Media Pro.
They hate when you elevate. You're stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling
as many as 10.
41-39. St. John Vianney leading Morris Catholic as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Kevin Connolly, Mustafa Houghton with you here from Kane University. Morris Catholic led by as many as double figures in that third quarter. St. John Vianney switched back to a zone. It stifled this Morris Catholic offense, and now the Lancers lead by 2 as their fans trying to make some noise to spur on the 5th-ranked Lancers heading into this fourth quarter.
I've seen a lot of Morris Catholic games this year, and I watched them battle back from adversity. So we're gonna see Coach Lovett put on his coaching hat right now.
It's their ball to start here in the fourth. Trailing by 2. The Paldos, as you would expect, leading the way. That's poked away from behind from Mia and taken away on the baseline by St. John Vianney.
Not the way you want to start the quarter.
Matus into the front court. The former Morris Catholic shooting star only has 3 points in this game. It's been Stella Lockhart who's leading the way as she gets double teamed on the baseline, dribbles out of it, throws up a shot that's too strong. Paldo now running for the Crusaders. In transition, pulls up too strong. And the rebound for Lockhart. Lockhart, free throw line, matched up against Miller. The two go right at it, and Lockhart will pull it back out. Here is Matus, looking for space, hoist for 3, and off the back heel and denting the ball. 1 minute gone here in the fourth. Inside, no good. Rebound, controlled by the Lancers. Morris Catholic still cold offensively. St. John Vianney trying to take advantage. Lockhart holding at the free throw line. Now it's Carpel. She's got 7. Handoff Matus, free throw line, pulls up, can't get the bounce. And then a foul on the rebound going against St. John Vianney. It'll be on Lockhart, her 3rd. Remember, she had 2 quick ones in that first quarter, has stayed out of foul trouble since. She'll go to the bench for a quick breather as Taylor Soulful-Kanich, who also has 3 fouls, comes back on the floor. Julia Carpel also sitting for St. John Vianney. So Dawn Carpel trying to get 2 of her stars a quick breather here with 6:14 to go in the third quarter. Morris Catholic undefeated, a perfect 18-0 record. They're number 1 in New Jersey, number 7 in the ESPN national poll. Miller, tie game from the free throw line. Soft touch from Madison Miller to tie the game up at 41.
Yeah, she has a nice jump shot.
And then an offensive foul is called on St. John Vianney. Charlotte Bradley putting her off arm right into the body of Paldo. Brooklyn Taylor will come back on the floor as Bradley will exit. Miller, same spot. Doesn't take the shot. Here is Paldo. Next bucket would give her 1,000 points for her career, but she lost the handle in the corner. Kocius into the front court, stolen from behind by Paldo. Here comes Mia. Up ahead, down the lane, stops on a dime. Maya kicks it back out, and then a travel is going to be called on Anastasia Bonfante. Freshman got a little bit too excited, didn't want to pull the trigger on the 3, and gets called for steps as Alexis Rosenfeld and Tatiana Collins come back on the floor. 41 all. St. John Vianney still looking for their first points of this fourth quarter, and nearly turning it over, and doing so is Dinker. Dribbled it too hard off the deck, lost the handle, and then walked. Talked about St. John Vianney's defense locking in with this zone. Morris Catholic's defense has done the same here in this fourth quarter, holding St. John Vianney scoreless for 3 minutes. Rosenfeld for Paul Doe in the corner. Bonfante gives it up. Paul Doe drives, gets it knocked free. Bonfante the save on the sideline, and a timeout is called by Morris Catholic. 4:46 to play here in the fourth, tied at 41. It's a full timeout that Billy Lovett called, and we'll take one with him. Don't go anywhere. Final 5 minutes coming up here from Kean University. Just 2 timeouts remain for Morris Catholic over the final 4:45 of this game. St. John Vianney has 3 timeouts. It'll be the Paul Does, Bonfante, Collins, and Miller on the floor for Morris Catholic out of the timeout. Mia Paldo, 14 points for Morris Catholic. Ladies Lancers out of their zone and playing man-to-man. Bonfante finds Miller. Lockhart back on the floor for St. John Vianney as well. Paldo on the drive to the lane, can't get it to go. And you feel the anticipation on the bench and in the crowd for Paldo as she fouls Carpel right at half court. You feel the anticipation, everybody wanting her to get a bucket to score 1,000 point Mustafa, but you look at the scoreboard and you really can't celebrate that if it comes because you're in a tie game with 4 minutes to play.
You can celebrate after the game, man. You want to get this win. That's more important.
The foul on Maya Paldo is her second and the team's first of the quarter. Lockhart gives it up and calling for it back as she's going to battle Miller down low. Double team comes, gives it up, but drive off the window, no. Lockhart the rebound, and we're going to get a jump ball, and the arrow keeps it down here with St. John Vianney. Lockhart fakes the pass, shot no good. Paldo the rebound, got it knocked away, and another tie-up jump ball, and this time it goes down to Morris Catholic. Jack Settleman quickly off the bench for the Crusaders as she will replace Tatiana Collins, will come off the floor.
Morris Catholic has seen a lot of these type of games this year that go all the way down to the wire. They just keep their cool and they come away with the win. Let's see if we can do it today.
Here is Maya Paldo. Miller inside. Paldo controls, dribbled it off her foot, lost it, and bodies to the deck once again. And it's another jump ball, and we'll go back down the other end of the floor in favor of the Lancers. It's now 3 jump balls with inside the last minute. Sofel Kanich back in, Bradley to the bench. Subs for Morris Catholic as well. Collins, Brown, Rosenfeld on. Edelman, Bonfante, and Miller off. So both coaches going offense for defense here with 3.5 to play. Dinker gives it for Sofulkanich. Can Matus get hot in the final couple of minutes of this one as she'll be called for a travel? And again, subs come in. Edelman and Miller on. Sofulkanich off. You're going to see a lot of these subs over these last 3+ minutes. Here is Mia Poldo. Miller by herself at the top. Hands for Poldo. She'll turn the corner into the lane, and a foul will be called on the pass. That'll be the third team foul on St. John Vianney. It's on Stella Lockhart. Now that's her fourth, and she'll go to the bench as Charlotte Bradley comes back in. So Stella Lockhart, who has really been the offense today for St. John Vianney, back in foul trouble with 4. Can Morris Catholic take advantage? Poldo hit on a 3. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but for the second time today, St. John Vianney fouls Mia Poldo on a 3-point attempt, and she'll shoot 3 free throws. It's also the 4th team foul on St. John Vianney, so free throws the rest of the game for Morris Catholic. This one was on Daniela Matus, her second. And Morris Catholic is back in front on the Poldo free throw.
It's late in the game. All buckets matter right here.
Poldo hasn't missed from the stripe tonight. Rosenfeld and Brown back in. Also Lockhart back on the floor for St. John Vianney. One shot remaining here for Mia Poldo. And she goes a perfect 3 for 3, which puts Morris Catholic back up by 3. Here is Dinker, has to be careful, gives it up. Rosenfeld playing center field, picked it off. Poldo, nowhere to go, and Billy Lovett recognized it and calls timeout. Big possession upcoming for Morris Catholic. Billy Lovett going to get the troops in order with 2.5 to play here in the 4th quarter, and Morris Catholic leading by 3. So Morris Catholic calls their second to last timeout. They'll have one remaining for the final 2:29 of this 4th quarter. St. John Vianney hasn't scored since the 3rd quarter. They entered this final 8 minutes leading 41-39. The Morris Catholic defense has been phenomenal in this 4th. Can they close it out for 2.5 more minutes?
We're about to find out, Kev.
Maya, Mia, Edelman, Miller, Brown on the floor for Morris Catholic offensively. Here is Maya. Next bucket gives her 1,000 for her career. But right now she's more focused on winning as a 5-second count is called on Morris Catholic. Stella Lockhart will come back in for St. John Vianney, as will Brown and Rosenfeld defensively for Morris Catholic. Lockhart is joined by Carpel, Matus, Dinker, and Kocius. Just one team foul on Morris Catholic. Nowhere close to the bonus is St. John Vianney. Here is Lockhart. Hands to Matus. Just 3 points tonight for Daniela Matus. Carpel the handoff. Dinker down the lane. Lockhart hasn't been a threat to shoot it from the outside. Hasn't made a three today. Matus is a knockdown shooter, and she can't hit it, and Rosenfeld pulls down the rebound with under 2 minutes to play.
We are officially in crunch time.
44-41. Can Morris Catholic push its lead to 2 possessions? Biggest defensive possession St. John Vianney has had today. Paldo to the basket, off the window, no. Dinker the rebound. Paldo slow to get back defensively. Carpel down low. Lockhart can't get the bucket. A lot of contact, no
Big
whistle.
rebound.
She knocks it free. Paldo to the deck. Still no whistle. Rosenfeld up ahead for Brown. And Morris Catholic will settle things down, as now we get a foul called on St. John Vianney. It'll be on Madison Kocius. And it'll send Kennedy Brown to the free throw line for 2 shots. Second foul on Kocius. And 69 seconds remain in this game. And Morris Catholic leading by 3. Kennedy Brown, 4 points. Both came in the third quarter. Both are on field goals. It's her first trip to the free throw line tonight. And she hits the first to make it a 2-possession game. Number 3 timeouts left for St. John Vianney. And obviously you can't advance the ball into the front court at the high school level. St. John Vianney scoreless in this fourth quarter. And 2 for 2 goes Kennedy Brown. Clutch free throws from the sophomore. St. John Vianney needs some type of answer, and they'll get it into the front court and call one of those 3 timeouts. 1 minute and 3 seconds remain. Morris Catholic's lead is now 5. St. John Vianney needing some type of answer on this possession to keep their chance at an upset alive. Two timeouts left for St. John Vianney. Game reset. Morris Catholic is in the bonus. Morris Catholic has only committed 1 team foul. The possession arrow currently favors the Crusaders as well. Dawn Carpel needing to draw something up to get her team a bucket. Matus will inbound. In for Lockhart. Hands right back to Matus. Lockhart, leading scorer. Under a minute to play. Morris Catholic not letting St. John Vianney getting to what they want. Lockhart goes to the basket and have a chance for 3 the old-fashioned way. Oh, you'll take that if you're the Lancers. Go to your star sophomore, Stella Lockhart, and try and make this a 2-point game.
Wow, she's only a sophomore, so we got 2 more years of her. I don't think this is the first time we're going to see this battle. It's not the last time, rather.
Lockhart missed a free throw. She knew it as soon as it left her hands. Rebound, Morris Catholic. They'll get it into the front court. St. John Vianney is going to have to foul, you would assume. Matus on Paldo. Paldo burning clock. Will Matus foul? 30 seconds remain. Matus gives up the foul. And Maya Paldo is going to step to the line, and 1 free throw will give her 1,000 points for her career. Made this her third foul.
More importantly, it makes it a two-possession game.
Paldo with 10 points, 999 for her career. And there's number 1,000. And it gives Morris Catholic a 4-point lead with 30 seconds to play. The bench is excited. The team is excited. But more importantly, Morris Catholic is now leading by 2 possessions. And she goes 2 for 2 from the line. So 1,001 career points for Maya Paldo. Congratulations to her on the achievement. But more importantly for now, Morris Catholic is leading by 5 with 29.9 seconds remaining. And they call their final timeout of the game as Billy Lovett will orchestrate his team's defensive strategy here over the final 29 seconds.
And Kev, we were there for a lot of those points. A lot of those points were covered by D1 Media Pro.
They certainly have been, as Mia and Maya once again leading Morris Catholic offensively. But I think you have to talk about the defense for Morris Catholic here in this fourth quarter. They've only allowed 2 points. It came from Stella Lockhart, who had a chance to make it a 2-point game as she got an N1 but couldn't hit the free throw.
That's remarkable. Only 2 points scored in this fourth quarter.
It was 41-39 St. John Vianney going into the fourth quarter. It's now 48-43 Morris Catholic. Looking to go to 19-0 on the season. Carpel, Matus, Lockhart, Dinker, and Koshis.
And not
on the floor for St. John Vianney.
Not to mention the winning streak. The winning streak has to be over 25 games right now.
St. John Vianney has to hurry. They still have 2 timeouts to stop the clock. 20 seconds left. What will Lockhart do? She'll pull it from 3 off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Brown. Finds Mia Paldo, and she will be fouled and go to the free throw line with 11.5 seconds left. And Morris Catholic looks like they're going to walk out of Harwood Arena with another victory.
Morris Catholic definitely been battle tested all season, and they don't crack under pressure. They thrive.
Well, you said it earlier. They've been in a lot of these games this season where they've been down in the second half or it's been close. And they just take the moment in stride. And they've done it again here today against St. John Vianney. And certainly for Billy Lovett, it wasn't the best his team can play. It wasn't the prettiest game, but it's not going to matter because it's going to result in a victory in the win column.
That's all that matters. A win is a win. It could be 2 points or 20 points.
Paldo 2 for 2 at the line and pushes the lead up to 7. Morris Catholic, a big week on tap. They play Bayonne, another top 20 opponent on Tuesday, and then the semifinals of the Morris County Tournament on Friday night. Carpel, a hoist, that's no good. The horn sounds, and Morris Catholic survives against St. John Vianney, 50-43. Mia Paldo leading the way with 19 points. Maya Paldo contributing 12 to the occasion as well, as Stella Lockhart led the way for St. John Vianney with 16.
Kev, it's been a great day of basketball.
It really has. That wraps up our coverage here of the Winter Classic. Our 3 winners today: Bayonne over Red Bank Regional, Trinity Hall over Chatham, and Morris Catholic over St. John Vianney. We'll stay here quickly for the presentation of the game's MVP as Morris Catholic celebrates the 1,000th career point from Maya Paldo, which she got at the free throw line, which helped push Morris Catholic to make it a 2-possession lead. Have to assume, though, Mia will be named as the game's MVP with her game-high 19. Mia Paldo is named as the game's MVP for Morris Catholic. It's going to be a fun night in the Paldo household. Mia, the game's MVP. Maya gets her 1,000th career point. So that's going to do it for us Here from Kane University, for my broadcast partner Mustafa Huin, my name is Kevin Connolly. Morris Catholic wins the nightcap 50-43 over St. John Vianney to keep their perfect season alive.
He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for three. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McIntyre touchdown. Wins it. The championship. He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for three. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McIntyre touchdown. Wins it. The championship. He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for three. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McIntyre touchdown. Wins it. The championship. He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for three. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McIntyre touchdown. Wins it. The championship. He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for three. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McIntyre touchdown. Wins it. The championship. He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for three. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McIntyre touchdown. Wins it. The championship. He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for three. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McIntyre touchdown. Wins it. The championship. He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for three. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McIntyre touchdown. Wins it. The championship. He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for three. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McIntyre touchdown. Wins it. The championship. He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for three. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McIntyre touchdown. Wins it. The championship. He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for three. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McIntyre touchdown. Wins it. The championship. He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for three. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McIntyre touchdown.